It's the last week of Cringetober. Forget that it's mid-November. I don't usually do stuff like this. And I'm starting to realize why I never do prompt lists in the first place. But this is the last week. For all of you that have watched the series up to this point, thank you. Sorry you have to listen to me yap about 31 different things for a collective maybe 4 hours. That's crazy. Thank you. And I just want to get all of this over with. So let's start where we left off. Number 22. Maid dress. Okay, so this week we actually have 10. We have 10 prompts. Is that right? Holy shit. Instead of our regular 7. So I'm gonna try and cut the yapping to a minimum because we have so many to go through. And you guys know me. I'm ready to put every single person in a maid dress and none of you are safe. But it was so hard to narrow it down to one person. So I asked Instagram. I like to do those polls on Instagram because I want input from you guys. And I like to take your ideas so I don't have to use my brain. It's so hard sometimes. But anyway, I asked you guys who out of everyone I should put in a maid dress. Oh, I wonder what people are gonna say. Am I gonna draw a Starian in a maid dress? No, but I draw him later and I'll save my excitement for then. But when I first opened it, I was like checking it regularly. And I was like, oh, I wonder what people are gonna say. Tell me why. Someone said Joey. And I was like, that would be really good. I really want to do that. That would be perfect because out of every other character that I could put them in, they're not real. First of all, first and foremost, they're not real. You know who is very real? Who I love most in the f***ing world? Oh, my husband. How perfect. I'll keep that in my mind. And then when I went to check it again, there were handfuls of people wanting to see my husband in a maid dress. So I was like, of course, I got you. So I love doing this one. You know that meme where it was like, damn, the animators of this was animating with one hand and had their dick in the other? That was me! That's me doing this! Oh my god, guys. I love my husband so much. And apparently you guys do too. So, what the f***? That's my man. Isn't he dreamy? You guys think I only fangirl for fictional characters? No! I will never stop fangirling over my husband. Look how hot he is. So anyway, despite that, I was shocked and appalled that so many of you wanted this. So you're welcome. But really, this is for me. Because I'm his wife. So, what the f***, guys? I'm going in between the spectrum of, yo, that's my husband, step off, bro, and, oh god, that's my husband, look how hot he is. Anyway, when I was drawing this, I really wanted him to not know that I was doing this until, like, I posted the video. But there's a spot in here where I, like, stopped drawing. That's because he came home from work and saw what I was doing, and he was like, what the fuck? And I couldn't stop laughing. Guys, I folded. I'm sorry. I tried to keep it a surprise for him, but he saw it and he was like, what the f***? So I blamed all of you guys for saying that he should be in the maid dress, and he was like, damn. Obviously, I have his permission to do this because we've been together for, 10 years? 10 years ago, we started dating. So, isn't that crazy? I have been with the same guy that I have been with since junior high school. Huh? We're two completely different people, codependent as and grew up together? We know all the same people, had the same childhood? What the fuck? We are the same person. And in this essay, I love my husband, and I love that we're gonna be able to grow up together even more and keep experiencing life together. We're gonna grow old together and never be apart. Anyways, our 10-year anniversary. It's on the 14th. It's only in a couple days. So wish us a happy anniversary, please. Happy 10-year, because we didn't plan anything. We're just gonna stay home. and he's gonna put on a maid outfit for me, and none of you get. Sorry, but he caught me in the middle of drawing this, and I felt. Tell me why I felt embarrassed. This isn't even the most wild thing I've drawn of him before. Anyway, I'm glad that so many of you suggested this, because he looks really good in it. And now I have one coming on Amazon, because it's our anniversary, and he needs to put one on and clean the house for me. That's what gets me going. Is this this is only the first prompt. Is this TMI? Should I stop sharing so much on the internet? I don't know. Y'all asked for this. Alright, I'll stop yapping for now, because our next prompt, 23! The prompt was memes, and this one had me confused for a very long time. I also asked Instagram, if you guys aren't following my Instagram, go follow it. I be asking a lot of questions on there. But I was like, how would you guys interpret this? Because I got a lot of different responses, and what I went with is very easy. Let's talk about what we could have done. Someone was like, oh, it's a Cringetober list, so you have to do like outdated memes, like boy, like try not to cringe kind of memes, because Cringetober, it would make sense. And I was like, okay, yeah. However, the way I've been doing these prompts is like, if I have an idea and I like want to execute it very well, then it's not gonna be like, try not to cringe. Which is, I guess kind of the point of prompt lists is to like, one, to challenge you. And then really the outcome that you're supposed to have when doing all these prompts is just like more artwork, more practice. Out of these 31 pieces, there's bound to be one that you're like really proud of. Yes! But yeah, there are a few of these that are like, oh my god, I don't want to do this anymore! We'll get to that at number 29, okay? Stay in your seats for number 29 when it comes up. You're going to flip. I said that. It was like, okay, do something cringe. And I was like, I don't want to. I already have to do so much. I wasn't gonna do an outdated meme. And then some people were like, oh, you should do an animation meme. Like, from those days, from your beginning, you should recreate an animation meme today. And I was like, that is a good idea. However, it's mid-November and I want to get this shit done. So, I've also had a lot of people just send in memes for me to recreate, like, drawing memes. Like, your character here, and it's like a group photo. You know those all over Pinterest? Yeah. But then some people were like, that f***ing stupid ass pig picture you put in every video? I was almost about to do that. I was almost about to draw that stupid pig character I can't get rid of. But instead, I saw someone send me this meme of Miku with top text, bottom text, maybe I am cringe. And I was like, you know what? That could be in the thumbnail. So 2 birds, 1 stone. That's what we got. And it's very simple. And I can't believe I was able to talk about it for this long. I just recreated it. It's going in the thumbnail. I think for the prompt meme, a top text, bottom text, low quality, like deep fried image. That's good. That's quality. So that was this prompt. So I hope you like it. Let's go. Oh my god, you guys are gonna love this next one. Guys, the prompt is My Little Pony. Oh my god. It's not like I haven't been already drawing ponies from other prompts. I was waiting for this one. And I know you were too. Hopefully. Actually, maybe you've been dreading this, actually. Shut up! But this one, I actually drew 2 ponies. So, this one is a twofer. I got 2 drawings for My Little Pony. Oh my god. For this first one, 0 references. Not a I didn't even have Pinterest open looking at ponies. Nothing. Not until I drew the glasses. But everything else was like, oh my god. It was something just took over my body. It was like I wasn't there. I didn't control a thing. The 11-year-old inside of me it just felt so natural. It just came out of me. I'm insane. It's a f***ing pony. Calm down. But I was like, something just took over me, like muscle memory from drawing ponies for years just took over because, oh my god, doesn't this look exactly like the show? Right? Like, even when I was lining it, I was like, oh my god, this is so natural. Do I have to become a My Little Pony artist? If I do have autism, okay? You could have definitely seen it during my My Little Pony phase. I sent a picture to Perla from like 2011, 2012 of me, and I was like, what the fuck? The pony shirt, the pony wrapped in my arm up the banister. What the fuck? I mean, at the time, I was the intended audience, but I also had internet access, and that brought me to a bad place. This is the bad place. The iFunny, toxic My Little Pony fandom full of grown-ass men, and me, an 11-year-old on there going, I love ponies too, wanna roleplay? I was so obsessed. So anyway, I drew it in this style, and then the second drawing I did in my style, because drawing it like the show was not enough. That was too easy! It was too easy for me! Is this a talent? Is this my party trick? I can draw My Little Pony Friendship is Magic like it's nothing, like the back of my hand. Huh? Someone get me on their animation team. Are they still doing this? Are they still making content? I don't know. I didn't even finish the series. Anyway, I did a video dedicated to redesigning my Sona, so if you're interested in that, go check it out. I kind of miss drawing ponies, guys. Can I be honest? Can I just be childlike and full of joy and draw My Little Ponies every day? Cause that'd be kind of slay. That's what I used to do. Can we bring back that era? Anyway, I could have drawn anything for My Little Pony, but of course I had to draw my Sona. I mentioned it in my other video, but if you want to see me do like redesigns for the main cast of My Little Pony, let me know, because I see them all over TikTok and I'm kind of feeling left out. Like, I have this talent, this unappreciated. I'm hyping myself up. You know, it may not even be that good. Comment down below. Tell me I'm good. 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 So this next prompt, I also don't know how to pronounce, but it's basically anthropomorphism. Girl, I don't know what I'm talking about. But people do this with like animals and stuff. They're like, what if this animal was a person? What would they look like? The first person I thought of was Lavender Town does this all the time. And actually Ray did this on their channel with like Pokemon evolutions as human girls. It was so cute. But I was like, see, I'm not a Pokemon like artist. You know, I played one Pokemon game. I don't play Pokemon. I play Baldur's Gate. That's not my genre. You know what is my genre? What is my niche? Garfield. Have you ever looked at a humanized Garfield? They're all f***ing ugly. No, they're not. They are not. Guys, I'm kidding. They're not all ugly. But like when I looked them up, I was like, yeah, I definitely need to make my own. Okay, let me tell you my thought process when designing this human Garfield. I was like, okay, I want the silhouette to still kind of be the same, like the body proportions. And he kind of turned out looking a little like Steven Universe, but that's okay. It's okay, right? Tell me it's okay. Tell me I'm good. For those who don't know, that was the Always Sunny in Philadelphia reference. I love that show. I told myself that I would draw Always Sunny fan art in one of these prompts, and then I didn't. I drew this humanized Garfield. When I was doing his hair, I was like, I made his hair similar to John's because I feel like John would be his father if he was humanized, right? Because he wouldn't own a child, right? But I made his hair like fluffy, kind of like John's. I made him in very comfortable clothes because It's Garfield. Instead of his little whiskers, I gave him little mustache hairs. So I don't know how old Garfield is supposed to be. Let's Google it up. Garfield, he's 43! Oh, okay. In terms of his existence in the comic strip world. 46, well yeah, that's how old the comics are, but how old is Garfield? How tall is Garfield? 3 feet? That's a big ass cat. 30? Oh my god. This is not a 30-year-old man that I drew, guys. I didn't look this up until I was recording, so forgive me. But I gave him casual clothes. I gave him the hoodie. It has cat ears. I don't know if you could really tell because I didn't put the hoodie up. He's got sweatpants and my favorite, Crocs. You're telling me Garfield wouldn't wear Crocs? If he has to wear shoes at all, they're gonna be Crocs. Let's be real. I wanted him to still feel like the lovable, cute, adorable Garfield, so that's why I drew him in the top right. I still wanted him to be like such a cute little kitty, you know? Because when people humanize him, they just make him into a 40-year-old man. And I'm like, okay, but you know all that cute merch of him in a cowboy hat? Yeah, I want that to be my Garfield. You know, he has variety, okay? This is kind of dumb. I feel like I made the right choice with Garfield. Let me know if you like this design or if it's like, nah girl, horrible. Give him little freckles, a little mullet. Sorry I didn't give him cat ears and a tail. Maybe I'll do that next time. Instead of drawing a serious, like, humanized Garfield, I was this close to just drawing a hot lady and saying it's Garfield. You know, but I didn't do that route, so you're welcome. Actually, I'm sorry I didn't go that route, guys. Please forgive me. So this next prompt is all edge, no point. My interpretation of it is like the edgiest character you have, but like all edge, no point is just like all bark, no bite, right? So I was like, what character of mine looks edgy as and is not actually edgy as and immediately I thought of Echo. Now you guys don't know who this guy is! I love this guy! So, hi, I'm Casey. I love My Little Pony and D&D. I'm a dungeon master. This is one of my NPCs. I play as him. Not a self-insert exactly. All of my NPCs are self-inserts, but different facets of me, okay? This guy is basically Shadow the Hedgehog. He's edgy as f***. He's a tiefling, obviously. Because, like Valak, I just love tieflings, and I can't stop making them. And I don't want to say too much about him, because he has, like, his own backstory and his own shit going on that my players don't know about. And I know that they watch this, so I can't give anything out. I already told too much about my characters' backstories that they don't know about in my D&D video, and, like, in every video that I talk about them. So basically, all the time. So I need to keep secrets. God damn, I'm horrible at it. But I'm nosy as hell. Anyway, this is Echo. So basically in my campaign, the world is ran by this emperor, and there's also this underground rebellion happening. And this guy, Echo, lives in the underground and is very much a part of this rebellion. And he's like a cool kind of spy guy. I think I made him a sorcerer. Guys, it gets better. This guy isn't just edgy. He also has a pet hellhound named Bo. So him and Bo look so f***ing scary in this. And it's so cool. So Echo's really smart and he helps out the party in different ways and he knows things that they don't know. He's kind of like, I don't want to overshare because I know that they're going to watch this, but he's basically everywhere all the time. He knows the in and outs of the underground. He is an ally to the party that is almost essential. He's there to tell the players the lore. He's my self-insert. But he has Bo, his hellhound, and like one time they had a human disguise, and Bo was a chihuahua because of course I'm gonna make him a chihuahua. That's funny as hell. But he also discover stuff underground. Like, the party went through this, like, castle thing, and he took some stuff and brought it back to the museum. He's like a history buff, so he's a little nerd, but he looks like this. And also, one of the characters, the player characters, kind of had this, like, oh, will they, won't they thing with Echo, and then backstabbed to hell! Not really. Thought they had a little spark going on, and then turns out Echo was working for this character's dad. Huh? He was sent as a babysitter to watch over the player character? Huh? Okay. Maybe this guy isn't a love interest. I don't know. Guess we'll see in season 2. Guys, if I did a video about my campaign, would you watch it? And be honest! Be honest! You know, Critical Role, how they have those animated recaps? Kind of like that, where I just, like, summarize what has happened and things like that. I don't talk about it because I only talk about my characters. I haven't even began to talk about my D&D world. Because, holy shit, guys, there's so much lore. I am so proud of it, and every week I get to have D&D, and I'm just very grateful that I get to hang out with all my friends all the time. And if anyone else wants to play D&D with me, I would love to. Oh my god, can you take a breather? Girl, calm down. You've been talking nonstop. Everyone take a deep breath. Everyone in the comments say, I love you, Kelsey. Keep talking. No, don't do that, because if you do it, I'll think you're being sarcastic and insincere, and it will hurt my feelings. Anyway, D&D. You think I'm obsessed with my characters, like the characters that I play? No, honey. My campaign, full of shit, okay? And it's good, I hope. Oh my god. Being a DM and having performance anxiety is not very good. But it's so fun in the beginning, and then later on, it's like, holy shit, some of these sessions are just filler. You know, it happens. But please, I'm begging you, be honest! If I upload a video like that, you know what? Chain Animations did it. But if I did it, it would be covering events that occurred over, like, a year, roughly. I just love it so much, and I think I would very much like to yap about it and share about it. But also, I should be writing my second season right now, and I can't do both at the same time, guys. So anyway, let me know. This is Echo and Bo. It's Cringetober. The prompt was all edge, no point. This guy is supposed to be, like, scary, but the way that I play characters, none of them are serious. One time I made them get captured by this cult, and the leader of it was supposed to be like this big badass. They were supposed to uncover some secrets, and they just they just captured him and arrested him and was like, this guy's f***ing stupid. And I was like, fair enough, but don't worry, he'll come back. He'll come back, don't worry. They're wanted by that city. They're coming! And then another time, I made a lawyer character, and his name is Clive. I made a lawyer, because I made them go to court. Guys, it's so funny. I think you guys would love it. I made them go to court. I made Clive out to be this sort of Better Call Saul, like, sleazy, smart lawyer, but then when I was actually playing it, I was like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a lawyer. This guy is. And they were like, man, this lawyer sucks. No, nobody's not. It's just me. Anyway, the point is, I made Echo to be edgy, and obviously he looks edgy. He has a hellhound, and he's a red tiefling, has a scar, shaved sides, edgy as f***. But then when I play him, I'm like, oh, hey guys, he's chill as f***. Anyway, I like how this turned out. I fixed the lighting on his face afterwards. But I think the Hellhound Bo turned out looking sick as f***. Anyway, let me know if you want to hear me yap on about my campaign. Because guys, I haven't even begun. There's so much. It's so fun. Please tell me you want to hear it. Please, I want to talk about it so bad. This drawing took forever, so good thing I yapped. Anyway, let's focus on the next prompt. Next slide. It's prompt 27. It's baby girl pose, and you know I had to put my baby girl in here. This is so cringe. Dude, I'm gonna look back on this video and be like, will you shut the hell up? But I don't care, because I'm living my truth. I get to draw a Starian! I get to draw a Starian again! And I couldn't just draw him once. I did a couple different poses for him, because he deserves it. I'm so sorry if this is not the content you wanted, but it's the one I want. I appreciate all of you dealing with me in this this scary time that we're living in. But I love Baldur's Gate, and I still haven't even gone into Act 3 because I'm too busy drawing him. I'm too busy drawing Baldur's Gate that I haven't been playing Baldur's Gate. Guys, I'm literally watching a TikTok stream of Michael Bryan playing Baldur's Gate right now. As I'm recording, I turned the volume. Look, it's right here.
I forgot that path.
I'm watching it on TikTok on mute while I record this.
That's so annoying.
What the
What I can do instead?
He's so funny. I love Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the point. But I just got to Moonrise Towers and it's scary. I'm too scared. I don't know why I keep getting scared. Cause like, I could play the first and second act again and again because I already know it. So it feels safe to me. I don't know why I'm so scared, because I'm gonna be playing this game for like years on end and nothing's gonna be new to me anymore. So I should honestly be excited to like keep experiencing the game. But there's just that part of me that's like, oh, what if you f everything up? Girl, it's not that serious. It's a video game. I saved Scum anyways. Like, oh no, you f***ed up. Guess you'll have to redo it like you do every f***ing choice. Oh, but let's talk about Astarion, okay? Can we talk about him for a little bit longer? Sorry I'm so annoying about it. But this is my video and you clicked on it. I can't get enough. So, but I see on TikTok, some of you people love, this is kind of spoilers, but the ones who know what I'm talking about will know. Ascended Astarion, some of you go crazy for him. That's not the Astarion I know. I don't think I could do a playthrough where I ascend him or whatever. And I'm like keeping this vague because I haven't played this part. I just like know of it from Talk Online. So I don't know it specifically. In short, he basically is a manipulator. You turn him into his abuser. He becomes like the man he's trying to run away from. And you guys are eating it up. Huh? Why? Why would you do that? I want to fix him. You guys are terrible! Have you learned nothing from his backstory? That is not who he wants to be! Let him make his own choices! And don't let him manipulate you! You are better than that! You deserve that! Oh, but I want to hear him tell me to get on my knees. Me too, let's be real. Girl! Is it worth it? Is it worth it to continue the cycle of abuse that he has? I want to fix him. And by God, he will be fixed. And he will be loved. I don't know why I'm so passionate about it. Some of you are like, oh, I just want to play Astarion dating sim. I want him to be mean to me. Huh? I mean, I get that. Totally understandable. But if you're doing an evil run, makes total sense, okay? I don't think I have the willpower to do that. Have you learned nothing? Have you learned nothing from his story? If you ascend him, Cazador, his abuser, he wins. I'm thinking. I don't know, I haven't played that part. But he wins. If you turn Astarion into that person, he's basically winning. All of his f***ing manipulation worked. It works. And I don't want it to work. I will not let him win. I like how I'm telling people how to play a video game that I am too scared to finish playing. Dude, some of you don't get it. You don't want to see the character arc. You want to see the character corruption, which is fair. But I, personally, cannot do that. I can't see him turn into the man that he is running away from, that he wants to get rid of. I want him to know. I'm talking about a fake person. He's code. He's nothing but a video game character. He's not real, Kelsey. Why are you getting so mad? Because that's not how I want the story to go. If it comes to the point where I'm doing an evil run, I don't see the characters as people anymore. I see them as code. Which, honestly, I should, because, reminder, hey, Kelsey, you insane person, they're not real. You are delusional. Anyway, if I ever do see them as code, because Joey and I do that with Skyrim, like, oh, we played it before, but like, now we just see it as a game, and I'm going to kill as many people as I can. But right now, in this moment, I can't do that. I'm insane. They're real to me right now. They're not fake. They're real. This is a real person. I don't believe that, honestly, guys. It's a bit, I swear. And that goes for, like, every character. But right now, we're talking about my baby girl. Excuse me, ma'am? Your baby girl is a full-grown man, okay? He is over 200 years old. That's your baby girl, and I'm gonna stand beside him. That's mine. We're talking about my vampire boyfriend. You monsters, you horny monsters, are gonna disregard, are gonna be like, you know what? I'll take him as he is. I want him to use me and treat me like I'm an object and a slave. I want him to treat me like how his abuser treated him. And the cycle of abuse will continue. What the f***? I mean, Kelsey, he's not a real person. And you can't tell people how to play a game. That option is there for a reason. But I can't. Sorry, I love being admired and valued, cherished, being treated well. I like being flirted with by someone who actually has feelings for me. I don't want it I want it to be genuine from a fake guy in a video game. Can't I have that? Can't I have that little fantasy just as a little treat for me? Sorry, that's my type. I love people who enjoy my company. That's why I'm marrying my husband. Hello? Some of y'all are sick in the head. And it's me. I'm also sick in the head, but in a different way. It's different. Sorry, I don't like being treated that way. And I don't think he deserves to be that kind of person. I need the character arc. I need him to be better. He's fake. Kelsey. Sorry, he's not real. Guys, play the game however you want. Honestly, I am just advocating to treat people better. Fake people, video game people. This video game character, treat them with respect because they are a real person. Guys, get me off of this fucking soapbox. I don't deserve to be here. I'm just rambling about random shit. I'm crazy. I am crazy. I am crazier than you. As much as I am obsessed with this fake ass video game character, I did not let him eat me. You know, I didn't let him bite me. Okay, I did once. But that was in a different context. Okay, it was kind of hot. But he's like, oh, let me manipulate you to keep me safe. Huh? Let me, suck on your neck a little? And I'm like, normally I would be okay. But I don't, because I am not getting the bloodless stat, okay? Why would I want a debuff? That's not tactical, okay? That's not strategic. Normally, you would think I would. You'd think I'd be a doormat for this guy. Sorry, I have respect for myself. There will be a run where I do let him do that. But are you shocked? Are you shocked that I didn't? Because with how much I blab about it, you think I would have just folded immediately as soon as he was like, hey, I'm a vampire. I need some blood. I'm like, right here, sir. Right here. Right by my jugular. Right there. Right for you. But no, we're partners. This is a partnership. We are equals. Astarion, you have bodily autonomy and you have a choice. He's fake. He's not real. What the f*** am I even talking about? I was so excited to draw Astarion because in the beginning, I was like, oh my god, I have to draw Astarion for like at least one of these prompts. I'm finally drawing him and I'm just getting mad. Why am I getting mad? I'm yelling at no one. I'm recording in my office and I'm talking to no one about a man who isn't real. I'm just gonna reflect on that. But yeah, here's the Astarion and baby girl poses. She's my baby girl. I asked Instagram again for baby girl poses. And you guys delivered. These are all ones that you guys sent in. But isn't he dreamy? I feel like I can't draw him properly. No matter what I do, I already drew him a couple of times. But I feel like every time I draw him differently. Like it doesn't reflect him. I can't draw him right, but I love him so much. Huh? Why does he look off? I don't know. I was so excited for this and now I'm just mad. Guys, I'm sorry. I gotta go play Baldur's Gate, let off some steam, and kiss my boyfriend a couple more times. Good, they added a new patch. They added a fix where they changed his kissing animation, and I need to see it. He holds onto your hips in the new patch update, guys. I gotta go. Let me know in the comments if this even looks like him. Also tag me in Astarion posts. Probably already liked them, but I need to see them anyway. Last time I asked you guys for Will. Some of you listened. I need to be tagged in every single Astarion edit that you see. Just for my own well-being. Guys, cheer me up a little bit. Cheer me up a little bit. Tag me in thirst traps of Astarion. But ones where he actually loves you and he's not just using you. Because I don't like that. That's not my man. My man loved me. On accident. He was originally trying to manipulate me, but then it didn't work and he fell in love with me. So I think I call this a win. Chat, this is a W. Anyway, as much as I would like to talk about Astarion more, we are halfway. I can't talk about him forever. I'm sorry. That was a lie. I could talk about him forever. But we'll go on to the next one anyway. Alright, people. I've chilled out. I'm sorry. I'm fine now, okay? My heart rate is back at a normal beats per minute, okay? My Apple Watch said so. Was literally like, hey, take a moment to breathe. Be mindful of your surroundings. The f*** down, sister. So this next one is alt outfit, alt fashion. You know, I was once described as dressing like Gonzo from the Muppets. So I was like, I'll just draw myself in some of my outfits. Cause I love playing doll dress-up games with myself. But every once in a while, I like to do that. When I pull together a new outfit, I've just drawn my outfits before. It's not unheard of, okay? And I don't claim to be fashionable. Like, these fits are pretty basic, but they're comfy and they're cute. So I wanted to draw them because I thought for this prompt it would fit. But now that I'm thinking about it, alt fashion might have been like alternative fashion. I don't know if this is really alt fashion, but it could have been like when a character has an alternative outfit or like a different skin or something. Like, I don't know. A crossover episode, that could have definitely been what they were trying to say, what the prompt was actually for. But I thought this one was much more fun, and I feel like I would have drawn this anyway. But I think this is the first time doing a prompt list where I'm actually drawing myself and not my Sona. I don't know if that's how you guys see me. Listen, I am not insecure. I'm kind of hot sometimes when I put myself together. But y'all wouldn't know that, so you just have to take my word for it. Guys, I'm so f***ing hot. Hey, guys, I'm married. Stay the f*** away from me. I'm married and have a vampire boyfriend. My husband shoots people. My husband has a gun. He stays strapped, okay? So step off. I'm really not like that. I'm insecure as hell. But not online. Not online I am. Not in this persona. But I don't know. I feel like every time I draw myself, it's weird. I used to draw myself, like, constantly. Like, it was just my little character. Like, when I first started making YouTube videos, like, storytime videos, I was like, that's just how I drew myself. But I like having like a separate Sona. I don't know. It's not really that different. Like, I'm always changing in real life, and then also I'm changing like what my persona looks like to kind of, I don't know, to kind of represent me better. Because it's supposed to represent me, but it's not me. It's like, my YouTube Sona is a creature, a yellow creature with pointy ears and sharp teeth. That's not how I am in real life. Hate to break it to you. But I don't know. I felt like it was cute. And at the end here, I added, I love mulch. And I have a bomb. And yeah. So someone was like, hey, make us comment silly things again. So comment, I love mulch. I'm soil-pilled. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? No one knows what I'm talking about. I'm a mulch-eating, lone-pilled princess of the dirt angels. You guys don't get it. Have you not seen those little edits of like little tiny puppies? And they're like, I love mulch. Sisters of the loam. I'm foraging for mulch. Yum, mulch. The lobotomy made me so fun and silly. Please tell me you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I love those. Okay, now I think we're far enough into the drawing that you can see the outfits that I picked. So the first one is what I wear on a regular basis. Complete the fit with my Crocs, because once I got those Crocs, thank you Joey for the gift, I can't stop wearing them. Sorry, I used to think Crocs were cringe. Now, I'm wearing them right now. I'm being so for real. I love Crocs. Crocs, if you want to sponsor me. No way in hell. But one thing about me is I like to thrift things. So that heavy duty Big Daddy clothing company shirt I thrifted, it's like one of my favorites. My alternative fashion, my fashion choices are big oversized shirt, no pants or shorts, socks, and my Crocs. It rhymes, and that's how you know it's a good outfit. The one in the middle is what I would normally wear when I'm like going out. Got that high-waisted mom jean on and a crop, basic. Hey, I don't want to hear it. I think it slays. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't go out. I work from home. I play Baldur's Gate. I don't leave the house except for D&D. And when I do go to D&D, I will put on a pair of pants, but the Crocs are coming. The Crocs are going with me. Babe, Crocs stay on during sex, okay? Anyways, and then, okay, listen, I don't usually wear like skirts or dresses, but I think this one is a really cute outfit. When I'm not feeling insecure, or when I have to dress like a little fancier, that's a good fit. And with the boots for the fall, alright, y'all don't want to hear it, okay? I think it slays. So my next video is a Q&A and I talk a little more about it, but I also dyed my hair to match my YouTube persona because I was like, technically my Sona is supposed to have brown hair, but like with the color palette it makes it a little red, but I like how that is, so I put a little red in my hair and I love it. Anyway, to close out this prompt, tell me, comment down below, I have a bomb, or I love mulch, or my lobotomy makes me so fun and childlike and silly and full of joy and wonder. 5 out of 5 stars. Next prompt. Alright, gang. This prompt, I hate you. You, watching, listening specifically, hate you. Hitting, by the way, holy shit, because you might be one of the people that suggested for this prompt, hot villain, bonus points if female. I asked Instagram, I was like, what villain should I do? And majority wins. Again, sometimes I regret having this democracy. It's Megamind. Now listen, I love Megamind. Is he a hot villain? Questionable. Huh? I could have done someone way hotter and enjoyed this. But Megamind is my comfort movie, so I felt like I had to. And all you guys are saying that I should. I'm just giving it peer pressure. No, but I did do this. But I'm gonna blame you. And I feel like I've done that a couple times. Yeah, I've done that a few times. Like when you guys told me to draw Sans, Tumblr Sexy Man. And now I have to draw Hot Megamind? Okay, I didn't have to draw him hot. I don't think I did. But you can see, especially in the beginning here, I quit drawing this like 3 separate times because I really didn't want to do it. But I did it. It was like the last one I had to draw because obviously I can't draw these in order. But it was like the last one I had to draw. I saved it for last. Not because it was the best, but because it was the worst. Because Megamind is my comfort movie, okay? No one else wants to watch it but me. And I don't want to watch it by myself. At one point, I feel like I knew the entire script. You show me a Megamind clip and I could tell you exactly what kind of dialogue and what part of the movie it is. For my bachelorette party, we had a Megamind drinking game because that was the only way people would watch it with me. Guys, I haven't seen Megamind in so long. Because it's such a big comfort movie for me. First of all, it's the best movie in the f***ing world. But I could not see Megamind, voiced by Will Ferrell, as hot. But I did find this silly little meme that I giggled at. Guys, what the f***? I asked for a hot villain, preferably female, and you gave me Megamind. You know what? This is what you wanted. This is what you get. I was really lazy because I really didn't want to do this. I didn't even want to line it. I just wanted to like put an ombre underneath so it had color and move on. But I did a little more than what I wanted to do. I lined it and I shaded it a little, but that's all you get. And it has to be online forever. Like, hey, Kelsey drew this. Hey, I didn't want to, but I did for you. You're welcome. Sorry, can I get a thank you, Kelsey, in the comments, please? Why am I doing this? Why? This is an act of service. That's your love language. You're welcome. This is me telling you that I love you guys. Even though you make me draw hot Sans and hot Megamind, I didn't want to do that. But I did it anyway. Because I love you. And I'm starting to think that this relationship is a little one-sided. So I think the least you could do is subscribe, like, maybe comment on the video. You know, I'd like to hear your input. I would like to feel appreciated every once in a while. Hello, parasocial relationships just called. They have someone hostage. Someone came in with a gun and now they're being held hostage. What are we gonna do about this? Nah, I love you. And you can tell because I hated doing this, but I did it for you. Am I being too mean to you guys? Sometimes I feel like I'm a little too mean. But it's a bit. You guys understand that, right? We have that kind of relationship. I'm not this mean in person. Actually, I'm meaner in person. I'm so sorry. Oh, I really didn't want to do this one, but let's go on to the next prompt because it's past 40 minutes at this point and we still have 2 prompts. And the next one is video game, and I'm gonna yap a lot, so buckle up. And it's not gonna be what you think, because I already yapped about Baldur's Gate. This prompt was video game, which is very broad, and I definitely would have drawn Baldur's Gate, but in parentheses, on the prompt list, it said Undertale, FNAF, etc. So, you know I had to do FNAF because of the movie. And I have a lot of thoughts about it. And this is my only outlet, so you guys are gonna have to listen to me. First, let me tell you what I'm drawing. I'm drawing Markiplier. I found out, this is a little bit of spoilers, but not really. In the first scene in the movie, there's a security guard who gets chased and killed by an animatronic, okay? But in Matt Pat's video, because, by the way, he was also in the FNAF movie. Don't know if you knew. In his video, we find out that the security guard that was killed in the very first scene, in the very beginning of the movie, was supposed to be Markiplier. And I want that so bad! Why? Why do I have to live in the reality? Why do I have to live in this reality? Why can Markiplier be a part of the movie? Please! I know why. It's because he is very busy with directing and producing and starring and in his own movie, Iron Lung, which, seeing Markiplier covered in blood covered in blood in a confined space for an hour and a half, maybe. I think I would much rather watch that than the FNAF movie. But why? Why couldn't he be in it? He's supposed to be in it. He's the king of Five Nights at Freddy's. He might have just been sick of it. Understandably, he might have just been tired of it all. Okay? No, it was scheduling issues. I'm sure he would have done it. But I haven't watched Markiplier in so long. But in the FNAF movie, I have some critiques. And I've seen the meme where it was like how critics wanted the movie to be. And that's me. I'm the critic. When I watched the movie with my siblings, I was expecting a horror movie. Okay? I did not expect this PG-13 bullshit. I am not a movie critic at all. You've heard my criticisms. You know how I am. But I was expecting like this horror movie, and I have so much to say, but I don't want to have spoilers. So I'm gonna try and be vague as much as I can, even though knowing most of you, you probably already have seen it. The games have been out forever. There's been lore, like you know Five Nights at Freddy's, but I won't spoil anything major from the movie, you know? But anyway, I was expecting a horror movie. I felt like they could have played it up a little more. What I wanted in the movie only happened in one scene, and it was just to some people that were breaking in to the building. I get it. I understand. Like, I know the lore. I was there! These animatronics are possessed by children that were killed, and so they're literally children. And like, they're killing people because they're being controlled. Guys, let me talk about Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm not doing that here, okay? There are probably a billion YouTube videos that you can watch. This is not one. This is me complaining about the movie, because it wasn't exactly how I would have did it. But anyway, I was expecting a horror movie. The one scene that we got with the people breaking in was cool and all, but my thought was, the thing about FNAF and what makes it scary is we don't know why they're doing this. And then I was expecting maybe we would find out everything like gradually, like at the end, like, let me try and get my thoughts together because I'm all over the place right now. So he starts working there as a security guard, right, Mike? And then he just sleeps on the job the whole time. I was like, no way this motherfucker is sleeping again. The game literally takes place during the night shift, right? Motherfucker is every time he clocks into work. The fuck? I'm all for shitting on company time, but Mike, the fuck are you doing? Isn't that when the cool stuff is supposed to take place? Why are you just snoozing through it, brother? I was hoping maybe we would see something on with the cameras. Like the first few nights, he starts to like get suspicious of all this activity and be like, what the f? And then he would start trying to piece things together. He would like do research while he was working, but no, he was dreaming. Calm down. Okay. Make your point, Kelsey. I was expecting Mike to work. Nap time. Clocked in. Nap time. Huh? No. I want that motherfucker to like be nosy and like find some things about and learn the history of the building, you know, about what happened here. Kind of like a true crime thing. Kind of like how we figure things out in the game. Oh my god, and Vanessa. Hot take, I hated Vanessa. Sorry, because I felt like Mike should have done the work. He should have like read old articles and figured out what happened here. But no, Vanessa comes out of nowhere and she's like, here, let me explain to you the lore since you're too dumb to like figure it out yourself. I wanted that. I wanted him because he's clearly capable to put the pieces together himself over the 5 nights at Freddy's, that he would be like, oh my god, these animatronics are freaking out. Like, am I going crazy? Am I just sleep deprived because I can't sleep on a job? I have to work. I feel like in the game, after every night, we learn more about like what this place is. And then in investigating and clues, we would start to put the pieces together. But they didn't let Mike do that. They were like, he's gonna go to work He's gonna sleep on the job, and he's gonna get everything told to him. Ooh. I know why it is the way it is, and I understand that. But what I wanted Mike to figure this shit out, and then on the 5th night, get the gang together, buy a bunch of guns. Get a bunch of ray guns and go all gangsta on them. That's a Megamind reference. Call back. I so badly was waiting for the scene. I'm literally that meme. I wanted it to be a horror. I wanted it to be spooky. I wanted the shit scared out of me. I wanted Dookie in my pants at the theater. Just like how I had shit myself from playing the game when I was 13. Okay? And to me, it wasn't very spooky. I wanted the scene where Mike was like, did a double take and at the cameras, and he was like, I could have sworn that Freddy Fazbear was white there. That's so creepy. And then he goes to investigate it, and he's like, wait a minute, he's white behind me, isn't he? Together, we are FNAF. Now let's spring this trap. I just feel like it would have been so good as a horror movie, but it's not. And I don't like Matthew Lillard. I know, I keep seeing TikToks and thirst traps of Matthew Lillard. I mean, I still like the movie, but I just feel like it could have been way more than what it was. I wanted it to be a horror movie, and I wanted Markiplier to come out, whip his shirt off, be sweaty, oiled up. I mean, I keep seeing things where like, oh, Markiplier is gonna be a big part in the next one. No, I wanted Markiplier as a little Easter egg. Okay? At the end of the movie, when the Living Tombstone started playing, I legitimately, like, screamed. Me and my siblings on the couch, we, like, stood up and we were like, oh, shit! It was still a good movie. But I really didn't like Vanessa. Just because she shows up out of nowhere. And you're like, why the is this cop here? Why the is this pig here? And then she's like, I have to tell you lore. I don't know. It's stupid. I felt like Mike should have figured his own shit out instead of people telling him what the is going on. He could have figured it out! All the little clues and Easter eggs left in the... I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I still like the movie, don't get me wrong. I'm only saying my criticisms about it because I get really heated. And I want people to engage in the comments. Fight with me in the comments. But I did like it. It was good for what it was. I got really excited. And then after the movie ended, we were talking about the Five Nights at Freddy's lore for 40 minutes. So I'm not gonna tire you about that. Let me know your thoughts about the movie. I wish Markiplier was in it. And I think I'm so sorry, you gotta hear me. Let's go on to the last and final prompt in our list. Guys, it's almost over, I swear. For our last prompt, it's really easy. The prompt was Halloween, so I drew these characters that I only drew like 3 times before because I wanted to make some spooky gals that go to school and are monsters. This is Monster High. This is basically Monster High, but I've never seen it. So I made my own. It's just a vampire and a werewolf girl. I thought it was very Halloween-y. And this video didn't even come out on Halloween, so I don't know why the I did this. It could have been anything, honestly. But since I only drew these characters twice, I don't have anything to talk about them. It's a vampire girl and a werewolf girl. And I gotta get over doing poses just with 2 people. Just standing there. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you my final thoughts of Cringetober. I do have the creator in the description for all of these videos, and if you've done them with me, or like you just want to steal some of these prompts to do, it doesn't have to be October. You can get inspired by literally anything. There's not a rule book for art. There is, actually. I just don't listen to it because I'm hardcore. But honestly, with this video almost being an hour, holy shit, I did not think I would talk this long. Even though it's mid-November, I'm really glad that I went through with all this and that I still posted these videos, and I know not a ton of people are watching them, but those who are, I love you. Should we get out of here? I think I made that joke in one of my other ones. But honestly, I like really appreciate it. It's not just me talking to a void anymore, okay? I'm so glad that you're able to listen to me, because even some of my own family members are like, no way in hell am I listening to 4 hours of you talking. Which, to be fair, I would go insane. That's why I am crazy. That's why I'm the way I am. In real life, I could not talk for an hour. Are you kidding me? I have anxiety, guys. No way in hell you were catching me say more than 3 sentences during a conversation, let alone an hour of just constant yapping. I really appreciate it. My love language is you listening to me. I love being heard, but I'm glad that I did Cringetober, because first of all, I finally followed through on doing a prompt list and sticking to it. Maybe next year, if you guys want, and I, plan for it better and don't come up with the idea halfway through October and I can upload it on time, let me know if you guys want me to do something like this next year. I don't know if Cringetober will have another prompt list next year, or if I'm gonna have to do Inktober, even though I just shit on it all this year. Let me know if you guys still, like this stuff. I know my next video is going to be a Q&A video, because what else is it supposed to be? But I also recorded with Perla for a December video, so we're collabing again. We're collabing again. Sorry, that's my best friend. Oh, Cringetober. But I'm glad that I did it, because my sketchbook, like my physical sketchbook, blank as hell. She's been left to rot. However, I have a lot less storage on my computer now that I've done all these drawings. Really? I'm glad, because I would have never done this much digital art. I think the last time I've done this much, it's been like years since I've been able to put out this much art. And it's a good thing, because first of all, it's more practice. One of the most important things. Second of all, I get to make a video about it. I can only give praise for the person that made this. Thank you, I Cry Inc. Thank you for listening to me ramble on for hours. Literal hours. I'm so sorry. Hi, Rurus. I know this isn't like the kind of usual content that I do. I mean, sometimes I do drawing videos, but really, like, who the watches those? Yeah. Right? Anyway, I am proud of most, if not all, of the... Okay, I'm not gonna be proud of the Megamind and the Sands that I've done. Everything else was really fun to do. I'm proud of some of the stuff. Like, I didn't think I could do half of the things that I did, but I'm very capable. I am loved. I am cherished. I am not annoying. And I am talented and beautiful and hot and horny. What the f***? Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you again for watching all of my shit and being supportive of me, and I thank you. I don't know if I'm gonna do this again, but I'm so glad that I'm able to have this platform, because people like you support, and shocking to me. But honestly, to be cringe is to be free, and that's the lesson of this whole challenge. I don't know. I feel like this is all over the place. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next video, but I feel like, content like this is a little more intimate, because I just get to talk to you. I will see you hopefully pretty soon. So, thank you for going on this journey with me. I love mulch.